Thank you, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Women of Sweet Swine County. We have an awesome show for you today. We have a guest who, she gives Julia Child a run for her money. We have reports from outside Sweet Swine County, and yes, we will be reading an email sent to us by one of our favorite fans.
Awesome, Paris. I can't wait to get started. Nicole, did you get a chance to see last week's show? Did you see that Katie Olson, my personal friend, is our new boss? Can you believe it?
I know. I think you're pretty excited about that. Yes, I did see the show, and I think that it's a good thing. You know, we need a change. Mrs. Katie Olson being our new boss, pretty good.
Nicole, you should have been here. You should have been here. Prairie Ann, I must say, I have to tell you, I was impressed. Not only did you announce the breaking news of the year about our new boss, but you also went on to dish the dirt, and it was dirty dirt. It was mudslinging on our old boss, John Robert Olson. I mean, who would have thought? John Robert Olson.
Well, giddy up. I am a reporter.
Well, you know, I am very happy for you, Brian. You know, you can do so much. You have so many talents. Well, ladies.
Except for dressing.
Well, you know, there's nothing you can do about that.
Now, ladies, it is time to bring out our guest. She is from right here in Sweet Swine County, and she is known for her cooking talent.
Good.
Oh, no.
What's wrong?
Mrs. Swanson's going to be here?
You know what, Brian? You really have to be informed and come to our rehearsals.
Oh, Brian.
No, it's not Mrs. Swanson. Of course not.
No, today's guest is from Cooking It Up with Betty.
Oh, okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Betty Thompson.
Oh, great. Welcome, Betty. It is so great to have you here today.
Well, I'm very happy to be here too, ladies. Thank you for inviting me.
Betty, we understand that you're going to have a cooking show. Is that what it is?
Yes,
On Plug TV?
Yes, indeed. I will be doing an episode each time, and I will be doing a special recipe. I'm really excited about bringing this to our television program here.
Yeah.
You look like you really like cooking.
I do.
Do you like cooking?
Oh, I like cooking. I
about
cook all
you?
the time.
I do. And Betty, you may know that I am a crack reporter, and you were supposed to have started your show 2 months ago, but you took this strange leave of absence. Is that true?
You know what?
Some have.
Prairie Ann, the show is not about you. She's a guest. We want to hear about her cooking show. Tell us about your show.
It's all right.
Please,
No, I will
minds,
answer
Prairie
your
Ann.
question. Let me finish. Let me finish, Prairie Ann.
Okay.
This feels like a hot seat. Did you heat this seat up, Prairie Ann? Feels pretty hot. At least I didn't burn down the farm.
Prairie
Yes,
Ann.
indeed. I did take a short leave of absence. Some very unfortunate photos showed up. Really, you know, I was doing a rehearsal. There was no cameraman there. I have no idea how those pictures were taken.
That's what happens when you are so famous, you know? It happens all the time.
Oh, Prairie Ann, you aren't showing those same old photos again. It's old news. Let's forget about it. And you know,
That's very bad
those
taste. You know, that's
photos
very
were
bad
taken-
taste.
Oh, you didn't
Those
tell
photos
us?
were taken out of context. What I was doing was I was testing one of my very secret ingredients that I imported from the hills. You know, I have a feeling that maybe Mrs. Swanson may have had something to do with taking those pictures and releasing them to the media. You know, she has those ties with the CIA. And you know, the CIA, they make those little tiny cameras.
she
They're so
has a
little.
keychain
You can
camera.
hide them in anything, you know. Could
She
be in
has
anything.
a keychain camera. I've
Yes,
seen it.
yes. And you know, she hasn't liked me for a long time.
What are you
know,
doing?
From day
I'm looking for
one,
a
she's
camera. There
called
could be
me
one.
harlot, homewrecker, told people that I flirted with her husband.
Well, I heard some
Like,
things about
really?
you and her husband. I did.
Well,
I did. I mean,
really.
I don't know. Maybe
But
there
you
was
know,
some truth to it.
she has problems of her own. I would be the last one to add to her problems. I mean, she had a love affair with a Russian, a love child.
okay,
Oh,
you
but,
know what?
You know, I won't talk about that.
You
Not a
are
word.
right. You are right.
Betty, well, since you are here and our guest, we would like to know. Tell us all about Cooking It Up with Betty. What is this show?
Okay, every week I will be doing a new special recipe and sharing that episode with the studio audience. I'll be making some secret recipes
They
that
get to
have been,
taste it?
Yes, they have not been published before. So,
Are there secret ingredients that we can't find though?
well,
or-
I think I will save those for my contest. But I did bring an episode along. Would you like to watch it?
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
yes, yes, that would be nice. Thank you.
Hi, Cooking It Up with Betty here. I must have drifted off. Sorry about that. I was just looking through some of my recipe books, looking for a recipe to do for today's show, and I'm so excited. And I got to dreaming about all these wonderful restaurants in southern Minnesota. You know, I've been to quite a few of them, and they serve wonderful things. So I'm excited about finding something that I could make on today's show similar to what I found. Oh yeah, that was what? Oh gosh, maybe a couple weeks ago. Yeah, that was some great food. Oh, sorry, I must have drifted off again. I just love good food, don't you? Oh, perhaps someday we'll get to prepare some of it because, oh dear, looks like it's time to say goodbye. Come back next time for some more Cooking It Up with Betty.
Well, Betty, that was very interesting. You didn't cook anything though.
Well, you know,
What happened?
sometimes, you know, the time just kind of gets away from me. You have to do research. And, you know, a recipe needs to be researched
But
to
it's
make
a
sure.
cooking show.
It's a cooking show.
Couldn't you research before the show?
But wasn't that a great town and some great food? Didn't you just love that?
Well, but people want to learn to cook, you know?
I mean, it doesn't take anything to go out to eat.
Well, you know, that's just the way it goes. I have just so many minutes, and that's what happens.
Well, Betty, okay then. That's how
You
the
got
show
it
is
then.
going to be.
Yeah.
No, one of these days you'll be really surprised.
Well, that's our show for today, folks. I'd like to thank Betty Thompson for being here today.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you, Betty. It was an interesting
Interesting
show.
show.
An interesting non-cooking show.
We didn't learn to cook, but it was interesting.
Oh, yes. So we would like to thank all the citizens of Sweet Swan County for their reports. And we want everyone to know that we share small town stories with big town attitude because we are
The women of Sweet Swan County. Bye-bye for now.